Good morning, everyone. So we start with index numbers, miscellaneous exercise, chapter number 5. Okay, let's begin. First, choose the correct alternatives. Price index number by given simple aggregative method. The formula is what? So we basically need to find the formula of price index numbers. So price index number is nothing but summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Now be very careful while answering that. Yes, absolutely. We understand that. It is simple aggregative method. Okay. So it is summation P1 upon summation P0. If you say option A, that goes wrong because option A means you are finding P1 upon P0 into 100 and then you are doing the summation. Right. So option A is absolutely wrong for us. Our answer will be option C. Summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Right. So that will be your answer for question number 1. Right. Understood, Veer? Where it went wrong. Okay. Question number 2, quantity index number, same logic, same answer, summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100. So that will be your question number 2, option C. So you have 1, option C, 2, option C. So those are the first 2 answers for you. Question number 3, value index number. Value is always price into quantity. So when I talk about value index number, it is price of current year into quantity of current year divided by price of base year into quantity of base year, along with the summation part. So you have summation P1 Q1 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100. Absolutely correct. What about the fourth one? Tell me the answer. Fourth one, price index number by weighted aggregative method. What will be the answer for that? Yes. Always remember P1 will be in the numerator, P0 is in the denominator. Kriyansh, option C. Question number 4, answer will be option C, P1W upon P0W with the summation sign. Right? We always compare price of current year to price of base year. Okay, and this was weighted aggregative method, so we have W in place of quantities. Moving on to the next one, question number 5. Quantity index number. So now it will be summation Q1 upon summation Q0 along with the W part. Right? Yes. So your answer will as option C. Value index number by weighted aggregative method. So value is P1 Q1 and weighted is into W divided by P0 Q0 into W, option D. Absolutely correct. Yes. So fifth one is C, sixth one is D. Moving on to seventh one, Lasperis price index number. So now they will ask you the formulas of Lasperis, Pache, Fisher, Marshall, Walsh, Dorbish, Bowley, everyone, right? So Lasperis price index number, P1 Q0 summation and P0 Q0 summation into 100, option C. Absolutely correct. Pache's price index number, only the quantity of base year changes to quantity of current year. So you get the answer as option D. So seventh one C, eighth one D. That will be your answer. Moving on to the next one. Dorbish-Bowley. Now we know that Dorbish-Bowley is nothing but L plus P upon 2. So they have not given you that part. Instead, they have given you the formula for L and formula of P respectively. So Lasperis plus Pache upon 2 will give you the answer. So that is nothing but option number C. Absolutely correct. Fisher's price index number. So we know that Fisher is root of L into P, right? So we want L into P. So P1 Q0, P0 Q0, P1 Q1, P1 Q1 is in the numerator. Absolutely correct. P0 Q0, P0 Q1, right? Entire option A is correct, matching with the formula. So option A becomes my answer. So Dorwich, Bowley and Fisher are done. Now we are left out with Marshall, Edgeworth and Walsh. So Marshall, Edgeworth is nothing but summation P1 into the summation of the quantities, right? So that is nothing but option A, P1, Q0, Q1, P0, Q0 plus Q1 into 100. Walsh's price index number says that it is a geometric mean of the quantities. You multiply that by the price. So again, numerator is P1, denominator is P0, that is fixed. We multiply by the quantities ka geometric mean. So that is root of Q0, Q1 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So question number 11, then question number 12 becomes option A. Then we are left out with, I think so, cost of living index number, which has two formulas. One is Lasperis itself. So cost of living index number using aggregate expenditure method is nothing but we are talking about Lasperis formula, right? So Lasperis formula is nothing but quantity of the base year. And cost of living index number using weighted relative method means we are talking about summation IW upon summation W. So 13th and 14th, option A respectively, right? So this were the questions of choose the correct alternatives. Basically, they are asking you the formulas in this. So it's very easy to understand that part. We go on to the next one. Fill in the blanks. Now again, they have asked you the formulas. Price index number by simple aggregative method is given by what? So price index number is nothing but we know that. What is our answer? We want price index number. So what is the answer for the price index number? Summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100. Quantity index number by simple aggregative method. Same logic, quantity index number, you will have summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100. Then comes value index number using simple aggregative methods. So it is P1 Q1 total upon P0 Q0 total into 100. So the first three answers, normal simple aggregative formula. Simple aggregative means you are finding the addition of all the things and then dividing that part. Moving on to the next one, question number 4. Price index number by weighted aggregative method, right? So weighted aggregative method, we do not know W. So P1, P0 remains at their places. And we have W since it is a weighted aggregative method. Same logic will go with quantities. Q1 will be in the numerator, Q0 in the denominator into 100. And then we have value. Value is nothing but P1 Q1 upon P0 Q0. And since it is weighted into W into 100. Right? So this will be your answer for your 4th, 5th, and the 6th. Fill in the blanks. Moving on to the next one. They have asked you the formulas of Lasperis, Pache, Dorbish, Boli, right? So 7th one, P1 Q0 upon P0 Q0 into 100. Pache P1 Q1 upon P0 Q1 into 100. Right? Dorbish, Boli, do not write L plus P upon 2, guys, right? We need to write the entire formula. So we write the formula P1 Q0 plus P1 Q1 upon P0 Q0 plus P0 Q1 into 100, and this will be divided by 2. Right? So this will be your formula, right? Okay. I just wrote the whole denominator. It's not the whole denominator. It's this. And you have addition only in between. Right? So this will be your answer for question 9. Okay. We move on to the next question. So again, we know that 10th one, Fisher, is root of L into P, but we won't write root LP. We will be writing the entire formula. Then we have Marshall, Edgeworth, and Walsh. So we write their respective formulas. So Marshall, Edgeworth, P1, addition of the quantities, summation P0, addition of the quantities into 100, and Walsh, summation P1, geometric mean of the quantities, summation P0, geometric means of quantity into 100. right? So this 12 are nothing but fill in the blanks, most easiest one because they are the formulas of the chapter, right? We move on to the next one, true or false. Summation P1 upon summation P0 into 100 is the price index number by simple aggregative method. Absolutely true, right? This is absolutely correct. Summation Q1 upon summation Q0 into 100 is quantity index number by simple aggregative method. Tell me guys, is it true or false? Quantity index number, right? Second one is also true. Just verify your question. Is it Q1 upon Q0 in the textbook also? Please understand. Or while writing, fatafat se I made the statement, interchange the statement. Is the question same in the textbook, right, guys? Okay. Third one, P0, Q0. Understand P0 cannot come in the numerator for any of the formulas. So whenever you see P0 in the numerator, it becomes a false statement. So the third one becomes false. Okay, so first true, second true, third false. Fourth one, P1 Q0 upon P0 Q0 into 100 is Pasch's price index number. We know that quantity of current year is used in last Paris price index numbers. So this is also false. And again, fifth one, they have interchanged. This was Pasch's basically. So this is also false. Sixth one, Dorvish-Boli. We know that Dorvish-Boli is nothing but L plus P upon 2. And there is no multiplication between the values. Okay. So again, sixth one is a false statement. Seventh one is Fisher's price index number. Fisher's price index number is nothing but root of L into P. Right. So this is again a wrong formula. So that is false. Then we have eighth one, Marshall Edgeworth Wall's prices index number. Again, Marshall Edgeworth, the formula was correct unless and until the prices were not interchanged. So P0 cannot come in the numerator, as I said early. So again, this is false. All right. Ninth one, summation P0. Again, if you see P0, you stick to the same rule, right? This is a wrong formula. So that becomes false. And the last one is Fisher's price index number. What is Fisher's price index number? It is summation, right? They have not put the summation sign here. That is missing. And because of that, you have it as false. So if you understand, I think so, except for the first one to be true, rest all the answers in this index number is false, right? Anyone has any doubt in this index number part, please let me know. Any of the questions you have not understood. Very simple chapter, direct formulas, no questions to be solved. Even second is true, right? Soumya, 1 second. Yes, Soumya, just confirm in the textbook now. In the textbook, is the same question given? If it is given, then this is also true.
Yes, sir, it's same.
It's same, right? Okay, thank you. So the first and the second is true, rest all are false. Right? First, second are true, and rest all are false for the given times, for the given index number questions. Right? Okay. Anyone has any doubt in this? Please ask me any of the questions if you have not understood. Direct formulas, straightforward questions. Right? Are we clear with this? Okay, fine. So take 5 minutes and then we start with the next chapter, linear programming, right? LPP basically, right? Again, simple chapter and scoring chapter. So we'll do the LPP part. Okay, sure. So see you soon after 5 minutes. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Good afternoon, everyone. Let's start with linear programming, miscellaneous exercise number 6. Right, so we start with the first question, objectives, multiple choice question. Choose the correct alternative. The value of objective function is maximized under linear constraints such that you have different conditions here. So what is the condition here? Right? At the center of feasible region, at 0, 0, at any vertex of the feasible region, the vertex which is at maximum distance from 0, 0. So always remember your answer of the objective function, whether it is to minimize or maximize, will always be at any vertex of the feasible region. You cannot say it will be at 0, 0. It cannot be at the center. It cannot be at a fixed distance from 0, 0, but it will be at any vertex of the feasible region. Question number 2. Which of the following is correct? Every LPP has an optimal solution. Every LPP has a unique optimal solution. The set of all feasible solutions may not be a convex set. If LPP has two optimal solutions, then it has infinitely many optimal solutions. This one is the most appropriate correct answer. If it has two optimal solutions, if for example, the question is of maximization, and if you are getting maximized at 2 points, that means there are more than 2 points which will give the same answer of maximization. Same rule goes for minimization also. So if you have two optimal solution, that means you have infinitely many optimal solution. So answer for the first and the second goes as C
Why
and C.
infinite?
Yes, Kriyansh.
Why infinite?
What infinite? Sorry.
Why would it have infinitely
See,
many
see, see.
optimal?
Kriyansh, suppose for example, if I'm solving a sum and I got this value and this value where the Z value is maximum. Suppose Z comes as 10 and it is maximum at this 2 points. It means that there are many more points on this line which will give you 10 as the answer. And when I say many more points, it means we are talking about infinitely many optimal solution. Right? So you need to
So that
understand. Yeah, sorry.
that can have either one optimal solution or infinite optimal solution.
Yes. See, usually when we are solving a sum, we are getting maximized value or minimized value only at one point. Right? But if in case we get 2 points, which gives you same maximum value or same minimum value, then it means that you write the statement below the answer that the given LPP has infinitely many optimal solutions.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sure. So first one was C, second one was C. We want go on to the third one. Objective function of LPP is what? Objective function is always either to maximize the given question or it is minimization, right? So objective of a given question is always either to maximize or minimize. The fourth question, the maximum value of Z is equal to 5x plus 3y subject to the given constraints and so on you have given, right? What will be the value? So now what we have to do is we have to, it's not necessary that we have to plot this thing, right? But we have to find the maximum value also in this case. So you will be solving these two equations simultaneously. So 3x plus 5y is equal to 15, 5x plus 2y equal to 10. Solve this simultaneously and tell me what are x and y's values. Please solve this and tell me what are x and y values coming to you. If you solve this simultaneously, tell me x value is what and y value is what. Multiply the first equation by 2, second equation by 5, so that you will get value of x. Anyone with the values of simultaneous part? What is the value of x and what is the value of y? Yes, no one? I'm multiplying this equation by 2 and this by 5. I'm getting 6x plus 10y equal to 30. 25x plus 10y is equal to 50. So when I simplify this, I get x as 20 by 19. I substitute 20 by 19 in any of these equations. So 60 by 19. And I simplify that, I get the value as 45 by 90. So my point of intersection of the region, feasible region is 20 by 19, 45 by 90, right? Now you need to understand that this is less than equal to less than equal to. Now when I say less than equal to less than equal to, matlab this is a region with the origin. So however my graph would be, my answer will be this region, out of which we have origin as one point, which cannot be maximum, and point of intersection we calculated 20 by 19, 45 by 90. Now to get the other 2 points, because we cannot assume that you will get maximum at this particular vertex only. It has 4 vertex, 0, 0 is understood, can't be my answer. But we have other 3 vertex also. So we have to find the coordinates of the other 2 also. But how do we find that orally? Okay, so understand that. Substitute x0 in both the cases. So when I substitute x is equal to 0 in both the cases, the first equation gives me y is equal to 3. The second one gives me y is equal to 5. Since the line is towards the origin, the point or the vertex is towards the origin, the point number A will be 0, 3. So I get 0, 3 as my second point, or after the point of intersection, this is my third point. Similarly, to get the x-axis point, I will substitute y is equal to 0. So I substitute y is equal to 0 in both the equations. So I will get x is equal to 5 in the first part, x is equal to 2 in the second part. So my next point becomes 0, 2. That is 2, 0 for x-axis. So there are 4 points to find the maximum value. What are those 4 points? 0, 3, 2, 0, 0, 0, and the last one is 20 by 19, 45 by 19. Substitute in the value of z and tell me which value gives you, or what value comes as the maximum value. The first one will be 3 3s are 9, which is not there in our option. 5 2s are 10, not part of the option. 0, not part of the option. Substitute 20 by 19 and 45 by 19 and tell me what answer do we get. 25 is 100 by 19 plus 45 3s are 135 by 19, total 235 by 19, which is option C. So you need to understand that I have to solve the entire question, right? Or always remember the point of intersection, first solve that part and then you will get the answer straight away. So answer for the fourth one is option C, 235 by 19. We move on to the next question, question number 5. Again, it is less than equal to less than equal to, that means it is towards the origin. We have to find the maximum value of the same. Again, we go with the same logic. Solve this equation simultaneously, fatafat. 5x plus, 2x plus 5y equal to 34. We multiply this by 5. 5 3s are 15 plus 5y equal to 60. We subtract this, we'll get this as 13x is equal to, I think so, 26. So x is equal to 2. If x is equal to 2, y will be equal to 6. Substitute 2 and 6 in this, you will get this value as 20 plus 36, which is equal to 56, which is your option A. So question number 5, your answer will be option A at the point 2, 6. Similarly, question number 6, chalo, I give you 2 minutes. You just have to find the point at which the maximum value. So you just have to solve the equation simultaneously or take the help of option and get the value, right? So either you solve it simultaneously or take the help of option and tell me what answer do we get for the sixth one. You just want to find the point at which the maximum value will be there. Preet says option D. Yes, option D. So tell me what are the values? 40 and 15 after solving the simultaneous part. Right, x plus 2y equal to 70, and this was 2x plus y equal to 95. Right, so we multiply one of the equations by 2, so that will become 4x plus 2y equal to 190. Then we subtract, this gets cancelled, 3x is equal to 120, x comes as 40. So if x is 40, y has to be 15. No other option has 40 comma something. So option 6 will be option D part. Right, we move on to the next one. Question number 7. Of all the points of the feasible region, the optimum value of z is obtained at a point inside, at the boundary, at the vertex, or on x-axis. Tell me what will be the answer. We will find the optimum value of z at the vertex. Always remember the answer will be at the vertex of the feasible region. Right? Okay. Eighth one, feasible region, the set of points which satisfies what? Set of points which satisfies all the given constraints, all the given inequations, all the given limitations. Right? So seventh one C, eighth one option B. Ninth one, solution of the LPP to minimize this will be what? Right? So you have to find the minimum value or the value of this particular constraint. Okay. So again, we have two inequations. One is x plus 2y equal to, one is 1 less than equal to x plus 2y, and the other one is x plus 2y is less than equal to 10. Right? This is the given question, and you have to solve this and tell me what will be your x and y ka value be. Right? This is the question. How do we solve that? Solution of LPP to minimize this will be what? Right? So understand this. If I'm drawing the graph of this, I'll just insert a page here and solve that question. X plus 2y. X plus 2y is greater than equal to 1. And x plus 2y less than equal to 10. Right? So if I have this point x, y, if I take x plus 2y equal to 1, x plus 2y equal to 10. If I take x as 0, y will come as 1 by 2, y as 0, x will be 1. So I have a point 0, comma half, point B 1, comma 0. If I substitute here also same thing, 0 and 0. If x is 0, y is 5, and y 0, x is 10. C and D 0, comma 5, 10, comma 0. Right? So if I go on to the graph part, I have 0, comma half. So this is 0, comma half, 1, comma 0. And we have to move greater than equal to. So the region is above that. The other one is 0, comma 5 and 10, comma 0. So this is the line and it is less than 0. So my answer is in between this. Right? So this is my answer. So now I have to check the points. The solution of this. So what is the solution of this? Where I am getting the minimum value. So I will be substituting all the 4 values in my z equation, 2x plus 3y. So z is equal to 2x plus 3y. I will be solving ZA first. it will be 2 into 0 plus 3 into half, which is 3.5, 1.5. ZB 2 into 1 plus 0, which is equal to 2. ZC 2 into 0 plus 3 into 5, which is equal to 15. ZD 10 twos are 20. Since I wanted the minimum value, the minimization part, so I know that minimum is 1.5 at 0 comma half. So my answer will be minimum 1.5 at 0 comma half. So that is nothing but 0 comma half, option A. I hope everyone is understanding here. You are almost solving a 4-marker question, but the only difference is you are solving that in a rough. But without solving, you will not get the answer. Right? So the 9th question is option A after solving the entire question.
Sir, can't we just substitute x and y in Z? Like
X and Y in the Z. But what if these values were not part of the solution only?
Oh, okay.
Right? That is also a problem. Now, suppose, for example, I would have substituted. So assuming that I substituted X and Y equal to half and half. Now, if you see that in our question, where was the region, right? Half and half will be a part of the question ka solution here, right? It will be somewhere in between the region. So till the time you don't solve that part, you will not understand कि भाई कहाँ था वो value, right? So that is one thing.
Yes,
Now
sir.
understand. See, once, twice you will go through this. Now it will be by default stuck in your mind that this will be your answer for this question, right? So in the exam also, even if you don't solve it, you know that the answer will be 0 comma half. Right. 10th one, the corner points of the feasible region given by the inequation. Understand the shortcut first, less than equal to, less than equal to. So origin is by default, right? So my answers will have origin. So we will see that only option D does not have origin, right? So origin nahi hai 10th wale mein, so it will go away, right? So 10th option mein 10th ka D is not my answer. Now I have different options A, B, C, which all has the origin. I will be solving the equation simultaneously. Fatafat se x plus y equal to 4, 2x plus y equal to 7. Subtracting this, I will get x is equal to 3. And I substitute 3 in this, then the y term will come as 1. So 3 comma 1. So I should have 3 comma 1 everywhere. So I can see 3 comma 1 everywhere. So I have 0, 0, 0, 0, 3, 1, 3, 1, 0, 0, 3, 1. Right? So simultaneously also sorted. Now I have to substitute. If I substitute x as 0, I will get y as 4. In this equation, if I substitute x as 0, I will get y as 4. So one point is 0 comma 4. Right? If I substitute here x as 0, I will get y is equal to 7. Y is equal to 7. So 0 comma 7. Now you need to understand this. Since it is less than equal to, however your graph becomes, your answer will be with the origin. So whichever part or whichever point is close to the origin, that becomes your answer. So we know that 0, 4 and 0, 7 may 0, 4 will be the nearest value to the origin. So my answer cannot be 0, 7 wala part. Okay. So 0, 4 I can see in this and I can see in this. So option C bhi chala gaya. Right? Option C chala jayega. Is it necessary? Yes, it is necessary. Because 0, 4 is part of the solution. Okay. So now I am left out with option A, option B. So now what I will be doing is I will be substituting y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 in the first equation will give you x equal to 4. And y equal to 0 in second equation will give you x is equal to 7 by 2, which is 3.5, which will be close to the origin. So my answer will be option B. I hope everyone understood how do we solve these questions. Kriyansh, very good. Yes. Right. So question number 10, answer will go as option B. All right. Okay. We go on to the 11th one. The corner points of the feasible region are this. Now, in this, we can substitute the values directly because they have already given you. These are the 4 points of the feasible region. You have to find the maximum value. Okay, so when you substitute 0, 0, it will be Z origin, which is 0. If this is A, ZA will be equal to 14. This is C, so ZC ka value will be 1. ZB we substitute, so it will be 7 into 12 by 7 plus 3 by 7. 12 plus 3 is equal to 15. So ZB gives you 15. That means the maximum value will be 12 by 7, comma 3 by 7. Right? So 12 by 7, comma 3 by 7 will be my maximum value for this particular given objective. 12th one, if the corner point of the feasible regions are again given to you, what is the maximum value? So again we substitute. ZO will give you 0. ZA will give you 12. ZB will be 4 2s are 8 plus 5, 13. And ZC will be 0 and 5 7s are 7 5s are 35 by 3, which is again 12,
11.67.
11.666, 11.67 recurring. Right? So we want maximum value, which you will get at 13, which is your answer, option B. Right? So that's your answer for question number 12. Moving on to the next one, question number 13. If the corner points of the feasible regions are given, then the point of minimum is what? Chalo. Try to solve this and tell me what is your answer for 13th one. Solve this and tell me what is your 13th answer. Right? Easy. You just have to find the minimum value of the given question.
A, A 2,2.
A 2, 2 aa raha hai? Okay, fine. Let's check that. A 2, 2. Right? 0, 10 will give you 20. 2, 2 will give you 3 2s are 6 plus 4, 10. And 4, 0 will give you 12. We want minimum value. So answer comes as 10, which is 2, 2. Right? 14th question. The half plane represented by 3x plus 2y less than equal to 0 contains which point? Right? Now, 3x plus 2y less than equal to 0 contains which point? What will be the answer for this? Which point it contains? Only, now you just have to substitute from the option, right? And it is less than 0, but it is moving towards origin. So only 0, 0 will satisfy this. Please check that. If I substitute, for example, 1, 2.5. So this will be 3 plus 2 into 5 by 2 is 5. Is 8 less than equal to 0? Answer will be no. It is not possible. Similarly, you will substitute 2, 1. So it will be 6 plus 2. Again, 8 less than equal to 0? No. 15 plus 2, 17 less than 0? No. Only C option, 0, 0 will satisfy this constraint. So answer for the 14th one will be option C. And similarly, tell me what will be the answer for the 15th one. Solve and
Sir,
tell me.
hello.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Yes,
for the 11th one, the answer is B, right?
1 second. 11th one, answer is B. No, we want the maximum value, right?
Yes, sir. So if we
Tell me,
put
tell
the
me,
value
tell
of
me option C. 1 second. Tell me option C or the point given. Is it 12 upon 7 or 11 upon 7?
11 upon 7
In the option you are saying or in the question you are saying?
in the option.
In the option it is 11 upon 7 and the question is 12 upon 7, right?
Yeah.
1 second, Wi-Fi issue. Okay, understood, Mitansh?
So it is B, now.
If it is 12 upon 7 in the question and the option has 11 upon 7, then the answer will be B. Am I audible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, I repeat, if the option and the question are changed, if it is 12 upon 7 and the option is also 12 upon 7, answer will be option C. But
Third,
if it is 12 upon 7, but the option is 11 upon 7, then the answer will be 2 comma 0 because you cannot substitute 12 comma 7 now.
sir, I think in the working we didn't take LCM for 12 upon 7. So
12
like
upon 7
even if
लिया ना? नहीं लिया?
नहीं लिया. Like,
Okay. Okay. So it
so
is
the amount
basically
will
the,
be 12 point something. So anyways, option B will be the right answer.
yes, the answer will be option B only. We have not taken the LCM. So option B will be the correct answer. Right? So 11th one, option B is correct answer, irrespective of whatever is given in the question, 12 by 7 or 11 by 7. Okay. Tell me question number 15 till then. What's the answer for question number 15? Please let me know.
0,0.
0 comma 0. How 0 comma 0 will be greater than 24? 0 comma 0
Sorry.
cannot be greater than 24, right? So 0 comma 0 तो पहले ही
3,
discard हो गया.
4.
3, comma
Yes,
4.
3,
we have,
3,
yes,
4.
we have to check that. Yes. So I solve this part. I will get 8 plus 6, which is equal to 14. 14 greater than equal to 24. No. I solve 1. 4 plus 3 equal to 7. Greater than equal to 24. No. This will be 12 plus 12, 24. Equal to 24, which is true. So your answer will be option C in this case. Right? Are we clear with this? Okay. Right. Then we go on to the fill in the blanks. Tell me what will be the fill in the blanks part. First one. Graphical solution set of an equation x greater than equal to 0 will be in which quadrant? Right?
1.
First quadrant?
First quadrant.
Yes. Always remember this will be first, second, third, fourth. We know that part. This means x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. This means x is negative, but y is positive. This means both are negative. And the last one means x is positive, y is negative. Right? So second answer, please. What will be the second answer?
Third
The region
quadrant.
represented by, right? We have x positive and y positive. Oh, I have done x. I think so. Both the signs are ulta. Right? X is less than 0 and y is less than equal to 0. So that will be third quadrant. What about the third question? The optimal value of the objective function is attained at which points of the feasible
Vertex.
region? It is always at the vertex. Absolutely correct. The region represented by the inequation y less than 0 will lie in which quadrants? Y is negative. Can I say y is negative in third and the fourth quadrant? Right? So third and the fourth quadrant will be the negative part. Fifth one, the constraint that a factory has to employ more women than men is given by what? So here men is nothing but x, women is taken y. We want women more than men, so y is greater than x. Right? So your answer for that question will become y greater than x. We go on to question number 6. A garage employs 8 men to work in its showroom and repair shop. The constraints that there must be not at least 3 men in showroom and repair shop. The constraints that there must be at least 3 men in showroom and at least 2 men in repair shop are what? Right? So what is the constraint? You should have at least 3 men in showroom. So at least 3 men in showroom and 2 men in repair shop. So y is greater than equal to 2. Okay, so at least 3 men in showroom and 2 men in repair. At least means greater than equal to. Seventh one, a train carries at least twice as many first class passenger as second class passenger, which means your x is greater than equal to 2y. Okay, try to understand this. A train carries at least twice as many first class passenger as second class passengers. Right? So your x ka value will be greater than equal to 2y. The last one, a dishwashing machine holds up to 40 pieces of a large crockery. The constraint is what? 40 होगा चलेगा, 40 से कम होगा चलेगा, 40 से ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता, because this is the maximum capacity of that particular machine. So x is less than equal to 40. Right? We go on to true or false. The first one, the region represented by the inequality first quadrant में होता है ये, which is true.
Well, 1 second, can you please show that first class train wala question?
First class train wala, 1 second. Yeah, this one, first class passenger.
Yes, sir. In first class it is Y and in second class it is X.
So, for example, what is the question? A train carries at least twice as many first class passenger as second class passenger. Okay. So, if I have taken, suppose, for example, one first class passenger, so how many second class passengers should be there?
0.5
दो या दो से ज्यादा, right?
Why?
Because question says ना at least twice. जितने मैं फर्स्ट क्लास पैसेंजर को लेके जाऊंगा उससे डबल या उससे ज्यादा मेरे को सेकंड क्लास पैसेंजर लेके जाना है. So if I take one passenger of first class, that means my constraint becomes something like this, which means my x value is at least 2 or more than 2. It's okay.
So 2y should be greater or equal to X now.
Why 2y is greater than, acha, chalo, understand. Suppose you write this way, 2y greater than equal to x, right? If you take one passenger of first class, so what is the limitation now? Your x can be 0, 1 or 2. मतलब तू एक भी second class passenger को नहीं लेके जाएगा. That is also one of the cases. Is it true according to the given question? So that is the reason. So this becomes false. Na? This is true. You can check that part.
Okay.
Right? Samjha? Okay.
हाँ.
Right. Second one. The region represented by the inequalities x less than 0, y less than 0 is in first quadrant. Absolutely no. This becomes false. The optimum value of the objective function of LPP occurs at the center of the feasible region. Is it so? No, it is at the vertex. Graphical solution set of x less than 0, y greater than equal to 0 in the system is in the second quadrant. Okay, so second quadrant में क्या होता है? X negative, y positive, which is as per the given question. So this becomes true. So fourth answer comes as true. Fifth one, signer wants to invest at most 24,000 in bonds and fixed deposits. Mathematically, this constraint is written as x plus y less than equal to 24,000. Is it true or no? So we have the question at most matlab maximum matlab less than equal to. So this is a true statement. Right? It becomes a true statement. Question number 5. Question number 6. The point 1, 2 is not a vertex of the feasible region bounded by this. You have to check whether it is not or yes. Solve this simultaneously, guys. Just solve this question simultaneously.
3, 2.
Or you can directly substitute the values in this, right? So you'll come to know that whether it is not or yes. Right? So if I substitute this 1 and 2, this is not a vertex. Right? So question says it is not a vertex, which is absolutely true. So the answer comes as true. It is not a vertex. The seventh one, the feasible solution of LPP belongs to only quadrant 1. Right? Feasible solution of, okay, I think so. The question was basically along with this. Yes,
Yes.
tell me. Right? So if I'm solving this part, it is x plus y less than equal to 1. Matlab the line will be passing through 1, 1, and the area will be below this. 2x plus 2y greater than equal to 6. Matlab x plus y is greater than equal to 3. So I will have a line less than equal to 1, and we have 0, 3, 3, 0. Right? So we have a line this way. It will move away from the origin. Right? So what will be the answer in this case? Will it be quadrant 1 only? Because ये तो नीचे जाएगा and this will go up, and it can go in any of the quadrants. Right? So this will be nothing but a false statement. Are we understanding this? Seventh one. The question says it belongs to only quadrant 1. It is not necessary that it will belong to only quadrant 1. It can go below that also. Clear? So the answer for the seventh one will be false for this question. Okay, any doubt in this now? In place of vertex, if you write corner, it's okay, but I will prefer writing the word vertex only, right? Because as per the textbook theoretical part, they have given you vertex word there. So vertex points of feasible region is much more appropriate. Corner point means also the same thing only, right? But if possible, please do write vertex only in the part. Right? Are we clear with this? Anyone has any doubts? Please ask me. If not, then we are done with this part. If anyone
Sir,
has any doubt, please
Sir.
let me know.
sir, can you explain MCQ 10 again?
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
टेक्स्ट में थर्ड क्वेश्चन सेवेंथ का ट्रू दिया हुआ है. नहीं बट ट्रू कैसे होगा? इफ यू अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन, आई विल जस्ट शो यू दैट क्वेश्चन अगेन. हाउ विल दैट क्वेश्चन बिकम ट्रू? Because one is going, see, if the question would have been x is greater than equal to 0, y greater than equal to 0, then I can understand that it will be in the first quadrant, right? But it has not given this part. Because of this, your answer is going towards the second, third, and the fourth quadrant. Getting that? So that is the reason your answer becomes false in this category. Clear? Okay. Anyone else has any doubt? Please let me know.
Sir, MCQ 10.
Saloni, I am not able to hear you properly. Can you please write on the chat box, or you can tell again? Archie, Kriyansh, Mitansh. MCQ question number 10. Okay. MCQ question number 10. 1 second. I'll just share the screen again. MCQ question number 10. MCQ question number 10. MCQ question number 10. Yeah, what happened in this case? Sorry. What happened in the 10th question? Tell me.
Sir, can you explain it again?
Okay, fine. I will explain you that part again. Now understand this. Always remember, if it is less than equal to, then the region will move towards the origin, right? So the values which are close to the origin are your answers, basically. So what I did is I substituted x is equal to 0. So when I substitute x is equal to 0 in both the constraints, I will get y is equal to 4 and y is equal to 7. Right? If I substitute x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4, y is equal to 7. So I came to know that 0, 4 is nearest to the origin. So 0, 7 can't be the answer. So 0, 7 आंसर नहीं है, तो ये वाला ऑप्शन मैंने हटा दिया. ठीक है? Similarly, what I am doing is I am substituting y is equal to 0 now. So when I substitute y is equal to 0, x will be 4 in the first part, and in the second part it will be 7 by 2, which is 3.5. So we know that 7 by 2, 0 is closest to the origin. So my answer should consist of 7 by 2, 0. So 7 by 2, 0 इसमें नहीं है, बचा खाली B और C option. Right? Now, the third point will be the simultaneous equation wala part. So I have 2x plus y equal to 7. I subtract this, I get x is equal to 3, y is equal to 1. So I get 3, 1. So I have 3, 1. I have, अच्छा ये तो हट ही गया था, 0, 4 तो इसके पास था ही नहीं. Right? So I had only option B, which is my final answer, which consists of origin, the point of intersection 3, 1, the x coordinate 3.5, 0, and the y coordinate 0, 4. Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Anyone else has any doubt? Please ask me.
So 7 true or false.
7 true or false is false.
So how it is false? मतलब,
If I say you to draw a graph x plus y less than equal to 1, where it will go? Tell me. Which quadrant will it go? X plus y less than equal to 1. Can I say it will go in the first quadrant,
First
second,
quadrant,
third, fourth,
yes.
all the 4 quadrants?
So first quadrant, no?
Why first quadrant? Did the question says it is non-negative also? If the question does not say it is non-negative, then how can you say it will be only in the first quadrant? Tell me. I'll just show you on the screen again. I hope you are understanding this part. What I'm saying this part as the last one. Had the question said that x is positive and non-negative, y is positive and non-negative, my answer would be something like this and this part. But since they have not given you this non-constrained wala part, non-negative ka constrained wala part, it means that it can go anywhere out of this part. Right? Are we clear with this?
So the answer in the textbook is wrong, right?
Yeah. Your answer will be false in this case. Okay? Clear with this? So that's all from my side for today's class. We meet soon for the next 2 chapters and do complete the entire syllabus. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.